Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Tiny Bookshop with me, Alpha by Omega. So, in the previous episode, we have visited the White House and then the castle ruins. I was not impressed by the ruins, to be quite honest, but I liked the White House. And that seems like a place that I would hang around with my friends and, generally speaking, a nice place. Damn, I miss not having a sea nearby. Anyway, what are we gonna do today? We have 2 free days for this episode, and then we have to go to the flea market. So I think that we're gonna opt to go to Café Liberté and see if we can finish up some quests. There's not a really good book offer in the class fields, so I'll probably not buy those at this point because we need classics and none of those seems like they would contain some. So let's go without and just sell what we have. If it's not going to be enough, well then, damn, what can we do? What is it? Crime, right? Crime and classics. I still kind of think that the game might be lying about that a little bit. It just doesn't seem right. I guess it's just like how it feels. Let's go like this. No travel, no kids. Let's just offer them this. We need to offer at least some selection of travel. It might save us from some unfortunate instances. So let's see. I'm interested in what Miriam is gonna tell us today, if she will tell us something. She has given us the quest, if I'm not mistaken, that we need, yes, to have a streak of 3 consecutive days at the cafe selling at least 5 books each. We did that yesterday. Why is it not marked? Or like on the day that she gave us that quest. Maybe the first day didn't count. It's such a shame Tilda decided to clear out the shop. I told her that there was no need, of course, but she has already made up her mind to retire. I admit I will miss working opposite her here, bringing her coffee, walking to and from work together. Anyway, I better get back to my tasks. Wait, so you just came and told us that you're sad. Alright. What a great customer. Did you bring us coffee? No, hey, are you busy? I heard you started a business course my nan is teaching. How's that going? Oh, what? Ah, Mariam is your nan. Alright. It's not how we do business. Oh well. Yeah, that rules are a bit outdated, I suppose. But isn't it worth it for the chance to prove yourself? Well, maybe I'm projecting a bit there. To tell you the truth, my nan never even asked me to take the course. Tilda offered it to me once. She could see how much I wanted to join blah blah and impress Mariam. But I turned her down. If my nan doesn't believe I'm capable enough, how can I become a member behind her back? Anyway, would you like a few tips to get you through it? I won't tell Mariam a word, I promise. You'd actually be doing me a favor. Alright, let's see. What steps are you on right now? Alright, the 4th rule, be sustainable. Not vague at all. Good thing you've come to me with this, since I'm doing my master's in sustainable management. Wait, a 3-day sales streak? What has that got to do with sustainability? Nothing! I just goes to show that my nan never listened to me when I offered my expertise. Anyway, it makes sense that you're having difficulty with this. I'm not having a difficulty at all. Maybe you could check your records to see what genres have previously sold well at the cafe. And then try to have enough spare stock available. The more shows you can fill, the better. And as always, I'm sure some decorations could also help your sales. I hope that was helpful for you. Good luck. I mean, the game has an issue with tone a little bit. Like, it's so easy. I cannot imagine that this game is, to a certain degree, playing itself. And I'm fine with that. That's why I like this game. It's chill and you're just enjoying the vibes. But having them tell you, oh, you're having difficulties with this, I'm not. It's super easy. It's way too easy, So then it's a little bit of an almost insult when they tell you that. But again, I don't want to complain. It has its narrative, tone. Let's go with it. Hey, I'll just pick out the new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And let's hope to have nice weather. And let's hope that it holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. I wonder what's gonna happen if it's gonna rain during the free market. Is it not gonna happen or something? Give me a hand, please. Dreadful weather. I could really use something with a political message. And a new hobby. Okay. A short history of nearly everything. The Stonewall Reader. Page Boy. This memoir details Paige's journey of self-discovery and then overcoming the many hurdles put up by transphobic and misogynistic film industry to get to where she is now. This should be right up your alley. I really hope that when they add the 700 new books, not 600 of them are gonna be about similar political topics. Lovely weather. I wouldn't mind it if there was a romance. I tend to enjoy the classics and I quite enjoy books that have a happy ending. The Fault in Our Stars. The God of Small Things. Dramatic story of twins from Kerala, India. They recorded childhood in 1969. Persuasion. Another Austen classic that never gets old. This is definitely a romance one with a happy ending. I love love. Did you have a mask on your face? Oh hello, they're still there, coming to raid us of our books. Book please! Hi, can I get a book? Something with a historical setting is a must, and even at my age I still enjoy a good kids book. Well, I don't have one, I'm sorry. The God of Small Things. I'm not sure this would be How and Others. Oh, let's try this one. It's not a kid's book, but oh, sure, it worked. I mean, it's Julius Caesar, you know, how much historical can you get? How much more historical can you get, actually, to be precise with my English. Bookstonbury review. I'm eyeing that coffee machine. I wonder if they're gonna buy it. You know, again, sorry. My brain recently has this thing where I'm jumping to things that are happening just in my mind. So the sentence that I missed there is, oh look, a coffee machine. And then I had a thought, we could make coffee using that, as I read before. And then I said, I wonder if they would buy it. I passed my last exam. Give me something straight from the stage. I'm not afraid of a bit of a tragedy. Oh damn, I don't think we have anything. Maybe there's something. Death on the Nile. The Mystery, the Silent Patient. Okay, then the classics might be Count of Monte Cristo. That's the issue. Like, the Count of Monte Cristo is a book. Is it a play? You know, like, would that, because it has been turned into many plays, but is it a play? Othello, for example, is definitely a play, and it is a tragedy too, so this would be right down your alley. Alright, where's Miriam? Sorry, not Miriam, Tilda. Tilda is somewhere inside. Oh, here she is. Buying crime and... yeah, she likes crime and classics. You like fact and fantasy. Alright, so okay, so the first day didn't count. The second day did. So we need to come at least 3 more times before we move to the next area. What did you find? What did you find? Oh, nice! They added these. Oh, that's so cool. Ruff. You wanna play? Catch. We need to find him the bed that we were told about. It has to be here somewhere. Perfect. I just lost my copy of Jane Eyre. Nothing too quick here. It's just a nice scene. You wonder. Alright. Oh, you can close the windows. Another room is Carol for the shelf. Look at that! I hope I find room for Alice Grace. Man, it is my dream come true to actually have time to buy and read this many books. I would just love to do that. I think I would grow decrepit if I was given in to this kind of a chance, you know, just stay and shop and read, and that's all that I would ever do. Alright, best-selling biographies for 30. That's books of fact. Alright, this is an issue. We don't have enough classics to go to Cafe Libertà anymore. These are so last here. Alright, so why don't we go somewhere else for the day? Where though? Drama, crime. Okay, we haven't been in Mega Marché more than once, so let us do that. Some of the classics: drama, crime, fantasy, kids, travel, fact, and what was the kids, crime, drama? Kids, crime. Okay, 14 and the kids. I guess this is fine. It's more of a, you know, all-rounder, or it still feels that way. Going shopping, visited 3 times. Ah, okay, so we were here twice before. I absolutely adore the bird sitting in that. Hello. So get in, everybody. Now here's Claus. I mean, of course he's here. He's the dude. The bestseller. Oh, I never missed that. This is the issue. I just zone in and enjoy myself, and then things like that can happen. I want some Gorgle or something like a thriller. However, I want to with less than 700 pages. Misery. Good Girl, Bad Blood. Gorgle, Time to Kill. American Psycho. Alright, that's a Gorgalore. And it's a thriller. Not even, you know. what more do I say? Yo, I'm really glad you rented this parking spot here, you know. It's good to have someone to hang out with during breaks. Speaking of, you know who else is super happy that you're rented here? My boss, Cassie. She says we've been getting more customers since you set up shop. Which is why she wants me to invite you to come on Monday. Attend Mega Savings Day. Visit the supermarket while the Mega Savings event is on. Alright. We always have this thing called Mega Savings Day. There's loads of discounts to rope in more customers. I mean, it's quite stressful for me and the gang here, but for you, it should be pretty lucrative, eh? So is it every Monday? Yeah, alright. So we can stop by. And you haven't had anything on Monday, so it's a pretty decent offer. Alright, so we already paid for our coming here. Which one is your favorite? Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I quite like scary stuff and I prefer to read uncomplicated books. Well, we had the Newtonian physics for toddlers. Codename Fantasy Gothic Horror Thriller. Let's try The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Quite unsettling. Well, yeah, and it has only 128 pages, so you should be able to get through that. Hey you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to, there's different stuff there every time. And what if you really missed that one great treasure? No fantasy, man. Why wouldn't people buy fantasy in front of the supermarket? I would have guessed that that would be the preferred genre here. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookstore right now. I'd like something with a plot that twists and turns, and I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. Miserable. Scott Pilgrim's Little Life. 7 Evil Exes. It's not a thriller, The Outsiders. Ariel. Night and Day. Othello. Well, it is a brutal tragedy, as good as dead. What about fantasy? Snow Crash. Deepness in the Sky. Jujutsu Kaisen, Feast for Crows, The Passage. Gregor the Overlander, Clash of Kings. Stories of Your Life and Other. Guards, The Stand. Okay, not for the faint of heart, so it is the thriller. There is probably a plot twist, but he's not gonna go for it, I'm pretty sure. But I don't have anything... Oh, okay, he did. Cool. So we saw the fantasy book, at least one. So that's good. I do know what to pick. Can I get a book? I want some cold hard facts, niche books. Cold hard facts, niche books. Botany in a Day. Stonewall Reader. Shakespeare, The World as a Stage. Towards a New Architecture. My lesbian experience with loneliness. Botany in a Day. Let's try Botany in a Day. Yippee, another piece of knowledge acquired. I wish kids were this excited about books. Oh no, that section is empty. Well, you came too late. We've sold all of the crime. And almost all of the dramas too. Not sure what else. Well, I guess they were right. Did he talk to you, Pooch? He didn't. So get your ball. Yeah, we're gonna go. What a nice day. So I was actually thinking... Alright. Okay. This is something that I was thinking about for a couple of days now, and I decided to look into it. So you saw the books here, and then it tells you how much you sold, and then it tells you for a total of 71 after expenses. And I always assumed the expenses might be just the parking, but it's not. We made about 140, something like that, and 140 minus 41 is definitely not 71. So it's also counting how much the books cost you. That's pretty cool. So you get like the total here that you get. That's really nice. That's really nice. Alright. Well, with this much money, I'm not, well... We're gonna go to the flea market tomorrow, but we really don't have any classics. I guess we're gonna sell the last ones that we have. And we're gonna buy something from Tilda. She might be selling us some. The used book lot, I'm gonna keep it. Well, hopefully it's gonna get a little bit cheaper tomorrow. Fantastic fantasy, that's fine, but really, we have way too many kids books and fact books, we'll need to offload those, and we need to find some classics to finalize the quest that we had. Alright, well, either way, the weather didn't hold. Oh, and tomorrow's gonna be really bad weather. That's probably the first time I see this. I wonder what the effect's gonna be. Probably terrible. So I have to figure out where we could go to the White House just for fun, you know, and watch the gruesome sky and the terrible rain clouds run over the horizon. Anyway, thank you very much. See you next time.